From dominating the tennis world with unparalleled skill to making waves in fashion, business, and philanthropy. Today we bring you an incredible story of a tennis superstar. We're talking about Serena Williams. Even if you're not a tennis fan, you've probably heard of her. Serena is one of those rare athletes who break the barriers of their discipline and become cultural icons. Let's talk about her beginnings. Serena Jamaica Williams was born on September 26, 1981 in Michigan, but she grew up in the California suburb of Compton. She is the youngest of 5 siblings, with Venus being the most well-known, who also has a brilliant tennis career. Serena started playing tennis at just 3 years old. Her father, Richard Williams, with no formal training, learned the game by reading books and watching videos. He was determined to take both sisters to the top of the tennis world and took on the role of coach, spending hours on a nearby tennis court. Her father had seen the potential in her, but one of his greatest challenges was to make her see it for herself. In the end, it was a mission accomplished. Serena began competing at 5 years old and soon started to stand out. In 1995, at just 14 years old, Serena turned professional. The first few years were a period of adaptation, but she soon began to make her mark. Her first major triumph came at the 1999 US Open, where at 17 years old she defeated the best players in the world, including Martina Hingis, in the final. It was an unforgettable moment. Serena, with braids and beads in her hair, lifting the US Open trophy. This was just the beginning of a career that would redefine women's tennis. 2002 was a spectacular year for Serena. She won 3 consecutive Grand Slam tournaments: the French Open, Wimbledon, and the US Open. The sibling rivalry was intense, as Serena beat Venus in the final of each Grand Slam. At Wimbledon, after once again beating Venus in the final, Serena became the world number 1 for the first time. She went on to hold this position for 57 consecutive weeks. Towards the end of 2002, something special occurred. The Williams sisters were ranked number 1 and 2 in the world. This was the first and only time in history that siblings held both positions. In 2003, at the Australian Open, Serena completed what she calls the Serena Slam, by winning all 4 Grand Slam tournaments consecutively. After some challenging years due to injuries, Serena made a strong comeback in 2008. That year she won the US Open, proving she still had much to offer. Additionally, at the Beijing Olympics, Serena and Venus won gold in women's doubles, adding another impressive achievement to her collection. 2012 was another exceptional year for Serena. She won Wimbledon, the US Open, and for the first time, the Olympic gold in singles. In doubles, alongside Venus, she also won gold, completing a historic double for her. Serena has been the world number 1 on the Women's Tennis Association rankings, WTA, for a total of 319 weeks. This number is astounding and reflects her consistency and dominance in the sport. During those weeks, Serena has faced the best players in the world and has proven herself to be the best time and time again. Serena has won 23 individual Grand Slam titles, just one shy of Margaret Court's all-time record. This achievement is a testament to her skill, perseverance, and ability to perform under pressure. She has won the Australian Open 7 times, Roland Garros 3 times, Wimbledon 7 times, and the US Open 6 times. In women's doubles, Serena has been equally formidable, alongside her sister Venus. The pair has won 14 Grand Slam titles, cementing their reputation as one of the greatest doubles teams in tennis history. Their on-court chemistry, combined with their individual talents, has made them nearly unbeatable when they play together. Serena has also proven her talent in mixed doubles, winning 2 Grand Slam titles. Her ability to dominate in both singles and doubles highlights her complete skill as a tennis player and her deep understanding of the game. Serena Williams is the only player in history to have won a Golden Slam in both singles and doubles. This means winning all 4 Grand Slam tournaments: the Australian, French, US Open, and Wimbledon. On top of that, also winning an Olympic gold medal. At the Olympics, she has won 4 gold medals, 1 in singles in 2012, and 3 in women's doubles with Venus in 2000, 2008, and 2012. What a mighty woman. On September 1st, 2017, while being ranked number 1 in the world, Serena became a mother. As amazing as this new experience was, her journey back to tennis became way more complicated than expected. When she returned in 2018, she was no longer ranked number 1, not even top 10 or 100. Her ranking went down as low as an incredible 451. Within about a year, Serena was already back to top 10. This injustice sparked the WTA to take action, and have now added ranking protection up to 3 years for would-be mothers, including seeding benefits, which helps the best players avoid meeting each other too early in the tournament. In Serena's case, she encountered many complications after giving birth that were life-threatening and required longer hospital stay. That, plus everything else that comes with motherhood, is what inspired this change. This wasn't the only change inspired by Serena. WTA also updated the rules on acceptable attire. This update was to avoid issues like the one that occurred at Roland Garros in 2018, when Serena appeared on the court with a black one-piece body-hugging suit and no skirt. The president of the French Tennis Federation described it as not respectful and suggested it would be banned. This was actually not a fashion statement as in other moments of Serena's career. Rather, it was a compression suit designed to protect her from life-threatening blood clots. Women can now wear leggings and compression clothing without wearing a skirt, dress, or shorts over them. Fashion has always been an integral part of Serena's identity. From her early days in tennis, she and her sister Venus were photographed by the iconic Annie Leibovitz for Vogue magazine in 1998, wearing Serena Era dresses and showing off their signature pearls in their hair. It was a powerful symbol of their cultural heritage and determination to make their place in a predominantly white sport. Serena's relationship with Vogue and fashion has been long and meaningful. In April 2015, Serena made history by becoming the first African-American female athlete to appear solo on the cover of Vogue magazine. This achievement underscores not only her cultural impact, but also her ability to break barriers and defy expectations. The Vogue cover was an iconic moment that demonstrates that Serena is more than an athlete. She is a symbol of style, strength, and empowerment. In February 2018, Serena appeared on the cover of the magazine again, this time accompanied by her 4-month-old daughter, Alexis Olympia Ohanian Jr. The moment celebrated her role not only as an athlete but also as a mother, highlighting her ability to balance her athletic career with her personal life. The September 2022 issue of Vogue marked another milestone in her career. Serena announced her retirement from tennis. In her editor's letter, Anna Wintour wrote, "Serena has moved between the worlds of sports and fashion as naturally as you may think, and her brilliance has always been linked to her courage, in the obvious joy she takes in pushing boundaries and trying something new." Serena hasn't just stayed an athlete, she's also made her mark as an entrepreneur. She has successfully ventured into the business world. She launched her own clothing line, S by Serena, which reflects her personal style and desire to empower women through fashion. She has also invested in several startups and has been a vocal advocate for women's entrepreneurship and diversity in business. Philanthropy also plays an important role in Serena's life. She has worked with numerous charities and founded the Serena Williams Fund, which supports education and victims of violence in underserved communities. Serena has used her platform to advocate for equal opportunity and has inspired many to follow her example of giving to the community. In addition, Serena has been a powerful voice in the fight for gender and racial equality. She has been outspoken about the challenges women, especially Black women, face in sports and in society. Her courage in addressing these issues has inspired many and helped advance the conversation about equality. On the court, Serena has fought for equal pay and has been a tireless advocate for justice and fairness. She has used her platform to highlight the need for change and has worked to ensure that future generations of female athletes have the same opportunities and respect as their male counterparts. Serena Williams' legacy is multifaceted. As a tennis player, she has redefined what it means to be a champion, displaying a blend of power, grace, and resilience that has inspired millions. Her 23 Grand Slam titles, reign as #1, and the Olympic success are a testament to her greatness on the court. Off the court, Serena has been a trailblazer and advocate for equality, using her influence to drive change and empower others. Her work in fashion, business, and philanthropy demonstrates that her greatness extends far beyond sports. She has broken down barriers and opened doors for future generations of mighty women and people of color. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned more about the life of this extraordinary athlete. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that bell icon so you don't miss our upcoming videos.